Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand spanking new CraftySimulations tour video. Now, things are a little bit different. See, not only is this a first video for myself in this new scenery, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, the first video I've ever done in this simulator. So this is a completely first for me. I've had the simulator on, so I bought it and downloaded it off Steam on day one, and I'm not going to go into the issues that are plagued, shall we say, 2024. That's not what this video is about. But I've got it running, and I thought that I would use 2024 to show off this particular piece of scenery, because we're back with Burning Blue Designs, and I've got access to the brand spanking new, just been released, Westray, and probably pronounced that wrong, but Westray and Papa Westray airports. And if you've seen my tour videos before, I like to obviously show off the scenery, and I like to obviously in this case go through what Burning Blue Designs has said in their description and what is actually included in the sim. In the scenery, I should say. Now, a little bit of background information. Like I said, this is the first time I have done a video in 2024. And I want to ease myself into creating videos in 2024. Obviously, I want to eventually create proper, normal-ish videos based around the brand spanking new simulator, because I think it's a really good sim, if I'm perfectly honest, ignoring the issues. And so this is the first video, so there is going to be a few limitations. First of all, I am using the walk round facility, so we are actually going to physically walk like so. If I just get the mouse working, thank you. I'm not going to have the buggy driving because I haven't installed it. I don't think it's been updated yet for 2024. I could be wrong, but I haven't tried it yet in 2024. I've just literally got this scenery installed, and we'll go walk round. I mean, this airport and the other airport is quite small, as you'll see, but a walk round gives a general idea of what we're going to be seeing. So, like I said, this is Burning Blue Designs' latest piece of scenery to be released. So this is what BBD have to say about their scenery. Westray and Papa Westray airports are two small yet fascinating airfields located in the Orkney Islands, a remote archipelago off the northern coast of Scotland. These airports are mostly famously linked by the world's shortest scheduled flight, operated by Long Air, which draws aviation enthusiasts from around the world eager to experience this unique journey. The flight between the two airports covers a distance, and pay attention to this part, a distance of just 1.7 miles or 2.7 kilometres, with a flight time of about 2 minutes, or less if the wind is favourable. That just shows you how close these airfields are. Westray Airfield is a small hub on the island of Westray, serving as a critical transportation link for both residents and visitors. The airport primarily supports the inter-island air service, which connects Westray to Kirkwall, the capital of the Orkney, and other neighbouring islands. The facilities are minimum, reflecting the rural nature of the island, but it is a vital lifeline for the community, supporting tourism, medical transport and everyday travel. Papa Westray Airport, even smaller than its counterpart on Westray, serves the tiny island of Papa Westray. This airport is crucial for connecting the island's small population to the wider world. Like Westray Airport, it plays an important role in tourism, particularly for visitors drawn to Papa Westray's rich archipelago heritage, including the Nap of I'm going to get this one. No idea. Howar. I'm sorry, Scotland, if I'm mispronouncing that. One of the oldest preserved stone houses in Europe. Westray and Papa Westray Airfield have been faithfully recreated by Burning Blue Design, undertaking on-site visits to ensure the highest levels of accuracy. So, we all know Burning Blue Designs create some absolutely stonking scenery. And in the previous video, I think I did was Little Granston, and I said that's a small airfield. Little Granston is like Heathrow compared to these airports. This is tiny. You're looking at the, the two buildings, and that's pretty much all you get. So, what actually is included with the scenery? So, this is what BBD have said in their feature list. Over 50 custom 3D objects, each with PBR textures. It's based on a 2024 layout, full custom night lighting, animated garage doors which close at night, custom windsocks, animated spectators who leave at night, real-life static aircraft seen at the airport. So this is Longanair, the Britain Norman BN2 Islanders, Golf Bravo Charlie Papa Alpha, and Golf Bravo Lima Delta Victor. Oh, I hate those registrations. Real-life surrounding scenery has been added as visual reference points. All trees have been removed from the island of Papa Westray and the... Oh, you're getting this peninsula. I'm getting Scottish words, I tell you. Tens of miles of dry stone walls have been added to the area around the airports. Numerous farms and surrounding buildings have been created to ensure accuracy during approach and takeoff. Papa Westray War Memorial and high-resolution colour-corrected ground textures taken from Bing maps and manipulated for consistency and realism. Those two words there, consistency and realism. Staple words of BBD. So, here we are. Welcome to the smallest airfields I've ever seen in my life. They's tiny. There's just no other word. I mean, that's literally it. This is Westray Island, I think. Papa Westray is somewhere over there, I do believe, over the bay, and we're standing in the car park currently. And we're going to be able to see. Well, see that map there says Papa Westray. I'm fairly certain I'm not on Papa Westray, but anyway, let's see. Where oceans meet, apparently. So just showing off some of the detail you get here in the pack. There isn't really much to show. I mean, a teeny weeny little car park. Some people here standing watching the aircraft. Obviously, like I say, it's very famous for people watching this aircraft. That's my aircraft that I did not fly into here. Obviously, you have to load in an aircraft and then walk around it. I don't think you'd see one of these aircraft at this place. I'd be very surprised if we did. So yeah, that's basically about it, really. I mean, you've got some farm buildings over there in the distance. I think they're different. There's bits and pieces that's been added here and there. We've got the stone walls here, which were added. Obviously, is there a way to make this person run? I mean, I don't like to run in real life, but I'd be quicker than this. So we have custom stone walls that have been added, which obviously add to the realism of the area. Yeah, what we're going to do now is I'm going to go back over there and take forever getting there, and I'm going to get airside and have a look at this this Britain Islander. So, yep, stay tuned even, and I will see you in the next part of this video. So, welcome to the airside of Westray Airport, and yeah, there's not really much to show here. I do apologise, I haven't set nothing up on this simulator other than a few controls. I've only had like 2 or 3 flights in the whole simulator since day one, and things like these vehicles here, I do believe are the simulator popping them in, so I haven't had a chance to, like I say, alter too many things, and ignore obviously the Diamond Twin Star sat in the corner there. But yeah, this is airside of Westray, and it's small. It's definitely small. Got a fire vehicle there. Don't really want to see that, if I'm honest, but it's nice to see that it is actually there. And somebody might have a little walk around here. What do we get around here? So we got notices. I love reading these things because every now and again developers put like little hidden messages, you know, thanking their supporters or things like that in there. I've no idea if they have on that or they haven't. Can't quite see. Prices are in dollars though. Interesting. More paperwork. Fire equipment. Don't really want to see that. Moving over to the Britain Islander. Obviously one of the 2 main aircraft that fly here into and out of this airfield. Capable of short takeoffs and short landings, which is obviously what you get from this airfield. Not many other aircraft can get in here. Helicopters obviously probably could. Yeah, like I say, we'll ignore that for a start. But yeah, that's basically, that's the parking area. That's where you board your passengers. You literally taxi out there and the runway's out there. It's so small, but also integral. I still can't believe I said on the last video that Little Granston was a small airfield. It's massive compared to this. So yeah, I mean, Berlin Blue Designs they were asked, about showing Scotland some love, and they obviously have a set system as to how they create and why they create scenery where they create it, and they can't create certain sceneries for certain reasons or whatnot. But Westray and Papa Westray are very important. They're obviously important to the people that live there, but it is very well known for being the world's shortest scheduled flight. So I'm not going to take anything away from Burning Blue Designs and saying that, there's less stuff here to create. I still say it's been created very well, and this airfield is a very good rendition of it, and it would give a challenge into how you land and take off out of a place that's very small like this. So, yeah, that's Westray, and what we're going to do, without getting my feet wet, I'm going to hop somewhere, where are we? Somewhere over there is Papa Westray, which apparently is even smaller than this. So stay tuned, and I will come back to you in a few minutes when I've loaded up the next part of this scenery pack. So, welcome back to part 2 of this 2 airfield airport scenery pack. We are now at the massive Papa Westray airfield, and well, I say massive because it's tiny. Oh boy, it's tiny. Like I said at the start of this video, this is still part of the original package. You get both airfields as part of the £8.95, I do believe it costs, to purchase this scenery pack. And this is Papa Westray, which is across the island, across the bay from Westray Island, and yeah, it is the world's shortest scheduled flight, and yes, this is, like I say, still created with Berlin Blue Designs. It is their latest product, latest design, and yes, so we are across the other side now, and again, we get the lots of brickwork, or the walls that are being created. Obviously, this is what you get in the real world, at that end of the world. Again, you get this small little, I hasten to call the word terminal building, but I suppose technically it is a terminal building. You would go in there, and yes, a lot of people like to watch things. Again, somebody wants to watch a mysterious twin star that's turned up. Again, we've got a different Britain Islander that's here, which are based obviously between the 2 airfields. And we've got a little shed again, probably for the fire vehicle, the North Isles Airport. And we do get a lot of custom buildings and a lot of custom design. And obviously, like I said, they have removed all the trees from Papa Westray. I don't know what this looked like before I put this scenery in. I should have really had a look, really. But they have said that they've removed all the trees from this island. I don't know whether, in reality, that's, I've never been this far north in my life. But I would say it's quite sparse, even. But yeah. Something I do like, I do mention this quite a few times, is the vehicles that they put into their scenery packs. They look like exact vehicles. I mean, yeah, they're not, top of the range A-lister, AAA pack games, but that's a Jeep, and that's a Renault. And we've got a motorbike. And somebody playing with their phone. So yeah, obviously Honda. See, this is the level of realism you get with BBD. I mean, yes, obviously it's quite easy to see if you had your aircraft parked over there, you can see this stuff, but, you look into it and it really does look the part. Even down to the handlebars and the instruments, that's the word I'm looking for. It looks realistic. Well, yes, you can walk through it, but, I'm not expecting much here, but I'm getting it. It's amazing. So we've got some person looking interested, looking at his phone. Yeah, get a phone call, mate, or get a photo. Not of me, though. So, yeah, once again, what we're going to do is we're going to hop airside, and show you Papa Westray, which is a lot smaller than Westray. So stay tuned for a minute. So welcome back to Papa Westray's airside, and we have the dizzying heights of 2 buildings to have a look at. Again, a fire building for said truck over here. Again, it is a copy of the one across the other side. We've got the same paperwork, we've got the same arrangement of high-vis jackets and helmets and all that kind of stuff, but it just shows you the level of realism that they go to. I mean, the fire extinguishers have the correct labelling on them. You're not going to see that from the aircraft side. You're not bothered about things like that, but it's nice to see that BBD go to that extra level in creating their scenery. We'll go out to this rather snazzy looking fire truck. Was it Toyota? I think it's a Toyota, not 100%, doesn't say. Nearly walked into an aircraft. That's not a good idea. Who parked that there? And again, it is a 3D object. It's not a flying object, so to speak. It's not like, you know, that over there is an aircraft I can get into and fly. It is going to look the part. This is just something that sits here to make the scenery look a little bit more realistic, and it does. And it is very, very good. It's marked up with Loganair, Scotland's airline, and Orkney Islands Council. So again, realistic, certainly believable. And again, you have some of the, obviously, the traffic that turns up for... Should you be standing on that like that, mate? I mean, I wouldn't want to stand like that with that handlebar right between your legs. That's just asking for an accident. Let's not concentrate on the Twin Star. But again, it's a very, very small airfield, and this is actually the runway. That's the taxiway from there to there. It takes longer to start the aircraft up, taxi out to the runway, take off, than it does to actually complete the flight to Westray Island, which is somewhere over there somewhere. And that is the runway. Got some touchdown marks. It's a very short runway. I can see now why the Islanders are the only aircraft here. I do like this. This is really, really good. I mean, there's not a lot here. Let's be brutally honest, there is not a lot here. But what is here is accurate, correct, and really well done. And it offers you a challenge. Nice short runway is a nice challenge to land on. So, that is about all I'm really going to show off at the moment. If you're wondering why, like I said, why I haven't had my buggy, I haven't actually managed to install it into 2024 yet. So using the flight simulators in walking facilities to check aircraft and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's really good to actually show the scenery off a little bit. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that... I know this isn't the biggest piece of scenery in the world, but I think it's worthwhile having a look at. I think it's very interesting, and I'm very glad that companies like BBD are here creating these little niche airfields that add so much life and so much functionality to our simulators. If you go onto BBD's website and look at all the sceneries they offer, they do now offer from the south of England or literally up to the northernmost points of Scotland. I mean, we're not actually in mainland Scotland, but we are up in the Orkney Islands. We are about as far north as you can go in the UK Isles. And they create all these wonderful sceneries. And yes, there's a lot of them out there that are a lot more detailed in the fact of there's a lot more buildings, there's a lot more runways, a lot more taxiways, a lot more infrastructure. As a whole, this is accurate. Papa Westray looks like this. Westray looks like what we just looked at previously. And I'm grateful for BBD giving me the chance to actually review this. I am a huge fan of BBD. I really am. So if you've got any questions or comments, please bang them below. Just remember that this is the first video I've ever done in 2024, so I know it's a little bit, janky a little bit. And obviously I haven't set things up just how I want, but I just thought I'll give it a whirl anyway and just put the, just get this video out there. And I will be creating 2024 videos probably in the new year, I will be moving over to the sim. I'm not giving up on 2020, but I will be doing more access to more 2024 simulation videos in the coming year, as hopefully 2024 becomes more stable as a simulator. So I hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions or comments about Papa Westray and Westray or BBD, please bang them below. I'll put a link in the description for these airfields. You do get both these airfields as part of a one package. It is £8.95, and you do get access to both 2020 and 2024, so you're getting effectively 4 airfields. So if you're still using 2020, you can install it on that. If you're still running on 2024, you can pay for it and get 2024. So you get all of it all in one go, which I think is fantastic. A lot of other companies will probably split that up. BBD don't. So hope you find this video informative, and I will see you guys and girls in a future Microsoft video very, very soon.